What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another 1-2-2 Ultimate Team Draft Challenge, where today, guys, we're going to get ourselves a draft in trying to hit the 1-2-2. Usually, I would upload these on Fridays and Tuesdays, but today specifically, give me that Ibrahimovic. I am running out of time pretty much, and so my options were either a 1-2-2 challenge or no draft at all. I did consider doing a gameplay draft and maybe being a little bit under the assumption that might just lose in the first round. However, yeah, it's currently 5:34, and then I've got the 6 p.m. content obviously at 6, and then I've got clubs straight after playing in a VPG Premier League team at the moment, can you believe, guys? And then by the time that's finished, the draft, what is this? The draft would be up and out. So yeah, I was sitting there thinking, do I just not upload a draft today? And I was actually, it led me to thinking about the history of this channel. When this draft channel was first introduced, it wasn't daily drafts. It was just drafts when they were drafted. And I thought about, here's what I thought about, guys. Here's what I thought about. And this isn't like a, I'm doing this, so deal with it. This is a, think this through with me and let me know what you think down below. I reckon we could potentially go back to doing less drafts per week, but making sure the draft consists of something worthwhile. So for example, if I lose in the first round of the draft and get nothing in rewards, and the draft itself is like, you know, reasonably unspectacular, I just don't upload that video, because why would you want to see that? But if I win a draft, or if I get a wicked pack, or like, one of the things I was thinking about doing that I haven't done in a long time that I used to do a lot is like play 10 drafts in a row, save all of the rewards. Finally we get a decent player. Save all of the rewards. Yeah, save all of the rewards. That's not going to work. It's going to be over here. And then open them all at once and see. And I was thinking again, I don't know if it's been brought up in the comment section the last couple of days, because I didn't manage to read them yet. But I was thinking again about she doesn't have, always gets me, Stanway. You know, tracking the draft stuff again and putting it on, like, I was thinking about starting a brand new account, basically, or not starting a brand new account, but going on to an account that I don't use, starting again with the draft and just having it as a draft account. Like, I'm so conflicted with it personally, because on the one hand, I do think that it's really fun to see what you can just obtain through the draft and the draft only, not just the coins and such from the rewards, because that's only one part of it, but also you know, the amount of objectives that you end up completing, the amount of packs that you get outside of that, the amount of things that you could do in general. Oh, that's delightful. Maybe it would have been better taking a centre back there, but yeah, the amount of things that you could do in general that just give you things to the point it's like, well, what kind of team can we build through just playing the draft? So I have considered that. I've considered multiple things in that regard. So you let me know whether that sounds fun or interesting, engaging, or whether that's like a, oh god, here we go again moment. Like, I'm not looking to like reinvent the wheel with draft. I just want it to be meaningful. You know, I just want it to be meaningful. And one of the things I haven't done this year that I said I would do, that if I didn't upload every day would give me a bit more time to be able to do, is like track the drafts, the records, like, you know, the challenges, doing all these different theme challenges to the point where we've actually got some, you know, even spend a day or two editing each video, to the point where it kind of showcases how many draft attempts I've had, what formations I've got, what the best ratings in it, best formations I've got are, and so on and so forth. But yeah, either way, let's get into draft number 2. This isn't a bad draft, by the way. Sorry for waffling and yapping through it. We're 32 out of 33 chemistry, 87 rated. It's only a 119, but it's just a decent draft here. I wonder if Oblak gives us, it doesn't lose us any chemistry, doesn't give us any rating. But yeah, that would actually be a good draft to play. Either way, let's get into attempt number 2.
If you want to use the best players in FC26, there's only one sure way to get them. U7Buy gives you some of the best prices around to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use my discount code NEP at checkout, you get an extra 8% off their prices. Check out the link in the description below.
As we go into attempt number 2, guys, I always feel weird talking to you about things I could do, should do, want to do, because you don't want to pick. Do you know what I mean? When I watch a content creator, whoever it may be, I never hear them be like, oh guys, would you like to see? No, they're just like, this is what I'm doing. Maybe I should be more of a this is what I'm doing kind of guy. But I just feel like the community that I've built over the years has been a conversational community, something where we are in it together. You know what I mean? We feed off of each other. And I don't want to give you guys crud content. You guys don't want to get crud content. And so I think involving you in the decision-making process is important. Anyway, what a start to attempt number 2. We have got to stop the rap, can't stop the rap. We're going to go for Unai Lopez in there. We've got a 91, a 90, an 89 twice, an 85, some good chemistry, 2 low-rated players that would like to get out of the draft. We'll take Jimenez with his very good new picture there. He just looks like a different man, doesn't he? We'll go for Buchanan there. Chelsea players, probably a bit easier to link from the WSL. And we'll go for Williamson there. Yeah, more WSL players, nice and high rated, not too shabby. And we'll also take Van Domzelaar or Mary Earps. We'll go with Mary Earps because we just need a PSG player to give her full chemistry at that point, and she's the highest rated there. And so happy day. So it's 87 rated off the jump for attempt numero B. Thibaut Courtois will certainly help us right there. Good rating upgrade. Nice little chemistry upgrade. Ooh-wee. So we got 2 good options here. Ricardo Carvalho can go in at centre-back, obviously. But Icon Zanetti, the highest rated, goes into centre-mid and improves our rating massively and our chemistry massively over Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Trent goes in at right mid. We are in a very good spot for the chem. 32 out of 33 chemistry. We've got 87 rating. We need a 90 rated? No, we're on a 122, aren't we? We need an 89 rated draft. An 89 rated draft. We're down to an 86 now. That's not great. But we're moving back up. Moving on up. With Diani in the team right there. And then Heaps as well. There is a new team of the week, of course. Can I put in Heaps and Diani? We lose 2 if we put in Heaps. We gain none back if we put in Diani. Who loses it? Jimenez, Williamson, and Buchanan. Interesting. It's not that much of an upgrade to the point where it's worth it. Like, Yoro at centre-back gives us 1 chem over Buchanan. Voller obviously is the highest rated, but won't replace Van Basten. Riquelme is there, will not get into the team. Songbum-kun will not get into the team. Marquisio can get into the team over Heaps. We'd have to go back for Trent at that point, at which point it's kind of like 6 and 2-3. So Yoro is kind of the only player that offers an actual upgrade to the team. I thought he would give us more chemistry, if I'm being perfectly honest, but he doesn't. So maybe I should have taken Voller after all. Ruiz de Galarreta can go onto the bench. Erling Haaland can go onto the bench. I've had a knauf of him. We're up to an 87 rated again. Might get an 88 rated here. Might get a 121 here. Probably not going to be all that much better. Kirby. All that much better than that. We get one bonus chem there. I think we're going to have to put Buchanan back in. I think we're going to have to put Trent back in. And then we're just one away on Buchanan for the chem. And it's 87 rated. And so there we go. It hasn't turned out very well, guys, this one. I think we can actually put Unai Lopez back in for a little bit of rating. Does that take us up to the 88? No, it does not. And so we need a Canadian manager to give us the chemistry here. We don't have it. We don't even have a WSL manager. Attempt number 2 is a bit of a bust. Let's try and attempt number 3. All right, guys, the third attempt for today. We're going to go with the 4-2-1-3. Why not? Why not? We'll start with Rivaldo out there on that left wing. He's got Cam as well, which is quite nice. We'll move into Erling Haaland 91 for the striker spot. And in at right wing, very nice. We get George Best. Among some other brilliant players in there as well, but Georgie Best is the highest rated. For our cam spot, we'll go with Vicky Lopez, which isn't too bad because obviously we will get lots of good cams as we go. Great options here at CDM, Patry and Rodri. Wouldn't mind taking them both. Rodri will go with, not only is he higher rated, but he offers a little bit more when it comes to Erling Haaland's chemistry. And we'll take Kamara in there for the right centre mid. And we'll take Jurrien Timber for the right back. And we're going for a bit of a Premier League draft here. Greenwood is good for it as well. She gets a double Man City link and a double icon link. She's very close to full chemistry. Pacho can go in at left centre back, because we're going to get ourselves some other Pusja players. And Gavardiol can go in left back with Mary Earps in goal. 29 chemistry, 87 rated. We need a big bench to push this one further through. We get Hampton for the bench. Lizarazu. Gotta be Collier, really, hasn't it? For the moment, I was going to say for Pacho because I thought I'd get more chemistry, but Mary Earps loses the chem. But if we go for Hampton back in goal now, just doesn't gain any chemistry either, but that's not bad. Kind of need a new upgrade on the left back. 4 picks left to go on the bench. Oh, yeah. I told you we'd get that big cam, didn't I? I just knew it. That gives us max chemistry, guys, as well right there. So now what happens if we put Pacho back in and Mary Earps back in? We go to 31, and we're missing 1 on Earps and 1 on Pacho. It's league and nation, so quite easy to fix both problems here. We get, Beth Mead. Not good. Barella. 3 icons, no Italians. No one from the league either. We'll take Barella. I don't know why. He's only centre mid. We've got... Barella doesn't have DM. I don't think De Bruyne does either, to be fair. We got Brolin right here. No CDMs again, which is pretty much the only position we need to upgrade now. A defender and a CDM. So any attacking players we get, unless they're like fully outstanding, we don't need them. Berger could be good for the goalkeeper spot. It does upgrade Mary Earps. Or we could take Hasegawa for that CDM spot. She'd get full chemistry thanks to all the Man City links. We could even put Greenwood back in the team now if we take Hasegawa. I think we'll go Berger. We lose that 1 chem point in the short term there. El Mali goes on the reserves. Politano joins him. He's... Damn, man. We'll take Mariona. She's got the CDM spot that we want. Now we'll go back for some Greenwood and Hampton, I think. Greenwood goes in there. Hampton goes in there. It's going to give us full chemistry, guys. But it's not going to be the most exciting rating, unfortunately. We're at a 120. We might match our best with a 121. But I'm not so sure we can improve upon that. Even if we got like a Maradona now, I don't think we'd be in a good spot with it. We are not. So it is a 121 though, which is fantastic. Because obviously, you know, if we're hitting regular 121s, the 122 is not far off. But attempt number 3 was another bust. Let's get into attempt number 4. All right, guys, into the 4th and finale attempt for today. Let's do the 4-3-3 defend. There are actually quite a lot of decent CDMs. We get Muller to start. We're going to go back to front on this draft for this one right here. And we're going to start ourselves with Diogo Costa, the Portuguese, because he's a... never mind, don't worry about it. Jules Koundé in at right back. Good option to have at centre-back as well. We will take Anton here. Probably the easiest to link, especially with Muller up front. We'll take Smets there. I don't know why. Fun to say his name, I guess. And then Raum, making it really easy for those Bundesliga Germans actually right now to just link up tidily. Ruben Neves gives us that first Portuguese link to Costa, which is good. Alex Garcia, another Bundesliga player, not bad. Too many different clubs at the moment, but still not bad. We get Rodri, not for the first time today. Good to get the 90 rateds in there, but this draft is not cooking. We get Savinho, who is brilliant for Rodri. And then in the left wing spot, we're going to take Grealish. So we're at 17 chemistry, 85 rated after doing it back to front. Not ideal. Ter Stegen helps us out massively for chemistry. The German links, the Barcelona links, it's all very nice. Diego Llorente can also go in there and give us a bit more chem for those La Liga links as well. Balde. I think Balde is just going to have to go in over Raum. One rating lower, but it does help the chem out again. We get Rieten, Rodman, Cascarino, and Pulisic. We'll take Rieten. She doesn't link for anything just yet. No Chelsea players in the team to link her. Ruben Neves now also has no links, but that's okay. He now gets replaced in the team by Javier Mascherano. What a good card that looks to be right now with that screen boost as well, by the way, guys. Ooh. Cruyff and Ronaldinho are both in there. Obviously, we'll take Ronaldinho because Cruyff only replaces Muller. All right, if we've got a really good end to this draft, we could push up to that 89 rating. What do we got? We've got Guirassy, Palmer. Palmer doesn't fit into the team. He's got Cam, right mids. We've got centre mid and right wing. And then he's got striker, but I'm not going to replace Muller there. We've got Joao Felix, who doesn't have any position in this team either. So we'll take... Or we've got Alphonso Davies, who just doesn't fit either. We'll take Cole Palmer. I'm wondering how close we are to a bit of chemistry doing that. Not really. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, still not really. That helps out, though. That is just Joao Neves off chem. Interesting. 5 picks to go. Could be resolved. We get DeMarco. We get Juicy Lucy Bronze. Do we have any Chelsea players? We've got Cole Palmer. We've got Reten as well. None of them fit, though, because we've got the icons in the spot. Could put... No, we couldn't. Swanson and Ødegaard. I mean, Ødegaard in that centre midfield role loses 1 chem. But in fact, now, if we go back for Diego Llorente over Ruben Neves, we'll gain that 2 chem back. And then it's just Ødegaard that's off chem. With 4 picks to go. It was briefly an 88 rated squad there as well. Which gives us a little bit of hope. That gives us a little bit more hope. We get Debinha. She'll get 2 chemistry, but we lose chemistry. on all of the Premier League players. I need like one more icon. Centre back would be preferable. Ooh. Now then, guys, do we take Gareth Bale for right wing and just fix up all that chem issues? Do we take Jude Bellingham for right wing and fix up all that chemistry issues? Jude can go up there. I wonder. That's 88 rated. I don't think we're going to be 89 rated, which is a shame. We're definitely not. To get the chemistry here, we're going to have to go back for Alex Garcia in the midfield spot. And then it's got to be, there's no manager for Rodri. So it's got to be Balde back at left back. That doesn't work either. See, it had to be Ødegaard here, didn't it? And then we need a Norwegian Premier League manager. Or just another Premier League player. And that's why we had the chem before. Because Savinho over Jude was the links. If we put Jude in over Ødegaard, we get the full chem. And Ødegaard on the bench should just about take us to an 88 rated. He doesn't. That is fascinating. So it is Savinho that is costing us on the rating. And Diego Llorente, of course. Which we really just can't fix. And so we're going to be ending on a 120 today, guys. And that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.